Peace Reflections. Before we start, if you've been feeling called to go deeper, I'm now offering one-on-one spiritual alignment calls, 60-minute sessions, to help you realign and find clarity. Message me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times to book your spot. Alright, y'all, man. It's your boy HumbleAli2times. Feel me? Back in that video, man. For me, follow the Instagram at HumbleAli2times. Now look, y'all spent days talking about you are not losing your mind. You are tapping into your higher self era. Now look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything, for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing information on me, you feel me, no cap. And I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone, and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock with me, show me love and support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more. I love always deeply. I know I keep looking off, but bro, I'm literally looking at something. It's a shadow, right? And it literally it looked like it got spirits in the shadow. It looked like I'm looking at three different individuals, like three different spirits. Like, bro, it's crazy. And this literally talks about what we finna talk about in this video. What we done already talked about already. But, you know, I'm sending good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. I'm sending good healing, good positive energy, good positive protection, positive cleansing, etc. And yeah, if you want to buy my ebook, you can. It's $10.90. Link's gonna be in the description and in the comments. Let's go ahead and get more deep into the video. You are not losing your mind. You're entering your higher self era, right? What does this mean? When you are tapping in more with your higher self, you might start to think you're crazy, right? Because when you're tapping in with your higher self more, you're starting to see what this false reality really is, right? A lot of stuff around you is false. What I mean by it's false is it's false database. It's not the real actual truth, right? For an example, right? They tell you going to work is normal, but working is actually not normal. Working comes from slavery, right? Yes, working comes from slavery. We had badge numbers in slavery. You had a badge when you was in slavery, right? Working comes from slavery, right? When you go to work, you clock in. You had to clock in when you used to be when we used to be slaves, and when we used to work jobs in as well, right? You know what I'm saying, etc. So working a job isn't normal, but they've normalized it. Once you open that third eye more, once you tap into self more, once you tap in with your higher version of you more, you will start to realize that a lot of things have been false. A lot of things have been lied. A lot of things have been misconstrued and been contorted and been messed with, right? And you're not crazy. It's just the things around you are crazy. You have a lot of crazy individuals around you, right? As soon as you step out your life, it's so much different energy, isn't it? They want you to think that you're the crazy one, but in reality, you're not. They're actually the ones that's crazy, right? Who does that to a person's mind, right? You go on the news, you see something about 18 people getting shot. Then right after that, they show you a kid who no longer has diabetes or something, right? Or a person who no longer has diabetes. What is that doing to your mind? What is that doing to your subconscious? What is that doing to your chakras? You see how they just tried to unbalance your chakras? What is that doing to your soul? What is that doing to your spirit? Why couldn't they just show you the positive stuff? Why they had to show you the 18 people transcending? But we think these things are normal. We think it's normal to watch on the news people talk about a person getting shot and killed and then go flip to something positive. We think that's normal. A lot of us do. You're not crazy, but you are awakening more, right? And I know it can feel like you're going crazy because you're just noticing so many details, right? You're noticing so many different signs. You're noticing things that most majority of people aren't gonna probably notice, maybe so. But in reality, you're not going crazy, bro. You're not. It's imperative to be mindful, y'all. It's getting colder, y'all. And that goes for myself as well. Most definitely goes for myself as well. But you're not crazy. Not crazy. It's just you are tapping into so much information so fast, right? It may not seem fast to you, but you're tapping into a lot of information so fast. Most people, it will take them a longer time, but with you, you're tapping into the information so fast, such a fast rate, rapidly fast, right? And the thing is, a lot of people, they're bots. They're not really bots. It's more so like a phrase, a saying. Nobody's really a bot. Um, but the bots, right? They haven't fully really awakened yet. They haven't awakened enough. So they think going to work is normal. They think watching the news is normal. They think paying bills is normal. They think that you should have to pay to eat and drink to survive, right? Even though in reality, God doesn't make you pay for every time you use water that's inside of your body, inside of your avatar, right? Etc. And another thing is too, right? The people around you, if they vibrate low, if they haven't awakened enough, they might start to call you crazy. They might start to call you weird and this and that, right? But in reality, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, because in reality, bro, you're not crazy. You want a different vibration, right? So since you want a different vibration, they're not on those vibrations, so they're not gonna get what you're saying. Even if they want to, they're not gonna get it unless they, go up higher in the frequencies, which most people are not gonna do in today's so-called society, right? Is it you're crazy, or is it a lot of people and a lot of energies are crazy? You're not crazy, bro. You're remembering who you are. And it's mind-blowing how much they've lied to you, to me, to us. So once you decode it, once you break it down, once you see what the actual painting really is and what the actual painting means, it becomes shocking, right? You ever went to like a painting auction, right? You go to the painting auction, and they're talking about this painting. Everybody loves it because they think the painting means this, because it looks that way, right? But in reality, the person who created it, they come to the stands or whatever, and they're like, yo, I created this piece because it means this. And then everybody's in shock because everybody thought the piece meant something else because of the way it looked, because of the colors, because of the details, because of the designs, right? But a lot of times we miss the main hidden / main point, the main key point, right? Why they keep showing triangles on commercials? You missing the main point. But what you're not missing is your favorite celebrities in there, right? It's a lot of truth in hidden information, right? The thing is that your energy, bro. My whole page is literally about energy, to just sum it up. If you wanted to know what my page is, to sum it up in a sentence, it's all about energy, literally, right? And the thing is, with your energy, once you start to remember more and more and more of who you are, you start to remember more about this planet, about Mother Nature, Mother Kai, etc. Some things, sometimes you might feel like you crazy, because it's like, well, dang, am I crazy? Nobody else around me thinking that this is correct. Everybody else around me thinking this is bad. Everybody else around me thinking this is wrong. Don't let this matrix fool you. Don't let your family, don't let girlfriend, boyfriend, friends, whatever. Don't let things fool you and trick you out of something that you already know is correct. A lot of times we want proof. right? In other words, we want confirmation. But sometimes the proof and the confirmation is literally you. It's literally yourself. It's your intuition, discernment. Same thing, different wording, etc., right? And a lot of times, we want more of an explanation, and I get it. I'm very tapped in with my intuition, but even there's sometimes where I'm like, I want more information to clarify this. But all the information you need is within itself. That's something that I'm still learning and still healing with to this day. A lot of times our intuition will tell us something that's correct, but we feel like that's not enough intel, so we'll go to ChatGPT, we'll go to Google, we'll ask other people, even though in reality, you've already made your decision on the choice. You already know what it is because your intuition just told you what it is, but you feel like you need more approval, less confirmation, more so approval. It's so imperative to trust in yourself. It's so important to trust in self. A lot of times we don't want to trust in self. Trust that intuition. Trust the universe. You're not crazy, never have been, never will be. Nobody's actually crazy. But a lot of people are vibrating low. So to a lot of individuals, they might seem crazy because they're doing low vibrational things, or because they're being low vibrational, they're low vibrational. But we don't have to use the word crazy. We can just break it down more truly of what they are. They're low vibrational. I don't think anybody is crazy. Now, are a lot of people low vibrational? Excuse me, yes. Right? If somebody goes shoot somebody and that person did nothing to them, I'm not going to say they're crazy. I may not say that they're crazy, but they are low vibrational. In that moment, they were low vibrational. And if they're still low vibrational, then they're still low vibrational. Right? See what I'm saying? And what they did is still wrong. But I'm not going to call you crazy. I might not call you crazy, though. Right? You're not crazy, bro. You learning more. You tapping in more. So, take certain things with a grain of salt, if you get what I'm saying. If I even get what I just said, to be honest, on that one. You know what I'm saying? But continue to flow. Life is going good for you, so you don't have to act like it's not. I know that may be easier said than done. I'm not saying that's the easiest thing to do, but life is going good for you, so you don't have to act like it's not. Don't let the mind, don't let thoughts, don't let feelings, don't let people, don't let projections, etc. make you feel like you're not enough, make you feel like your life isn't worthy. You are worthy. You are alive. It's always something to be proud of. It's always something to be in good energies and good spirits about. You are alive. Is that not more than enough to be grateful for? Is that not more than enough to want to live and want to be positive, etc.? And I say that with respect. Excuse me. But look, man, I love y'all, man. There's so much more to love always, deeply. Hope y'all feel those emotions to today's video. And I catch y'all from those emotions on the next one, man. Peace.